Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel of Crack Civils. Today we are going to study the third chapter of Laxmikant book, which is the concept of constitution. In this chapter we are going to deal with the meaning of the word constitution. जस्ट जो इम्पोर्टेंट है, जो याद रखना है, हम वही याद रखेंगे. यहाँ से मेंस में तो कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा, मुझे नहीं लगता आएगा. बट जिन लोगों का पॉलिटिकल साइंस, इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन ये ऑप्शनल है, उनके लिए ये चैप्टर इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकता है. बट एज वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी दिस इन पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ जीएस, जनरल स्टडीज ओनली, वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू dig in depth. Okay, we're just going to remember what is important for prelims, as well as some of those lines which we can use in our mains exam. So first we have the meaning, followed by the functions. Then we have qualities. फिर क्या है हमारा classification. At last we have क्या है constitutionalism and your नहीं and constitutional government. So in this chapter we are going to read these 5 things. So in this video let's understand the meaning of constitution. So it actually came from the Latin word constituere, which means to set up or to establish. So to remember the basic definition of constitution, do one thing, just remember this picture. Okay, first we have constitution, principles, government plus citizens. This is a worker doing some work, R&D. Okay, if you can remember this picture of the constitution, you can also make it in your exam if you want. सब चलता है वहाँ पर. Just you need to specify what you are actually trying to say. हाँ, ये मत ड्रॉ करके आना. और ये R&D रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट नहीं है, ये राइट्स एंड ड्यूटीज है. ओके, नाउ लेट मी डिफाइन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. सो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इस पिक्चर से हम डिफाइन करेंगे. ओके, इज अ set of principles to specify the working of the government and to establish the relationship. देखो, working of the government ऐसे हम याद रखेंगे, and to establish the relationship between the government and citizens or the people, whatever you write, in terms of rights and duties. Okay, so this is the very basic definition of constitution. You might be asked in interview, or you might write in any place the very basic definition of constitution and the meaning. Okay, so this is actually the meaning of the word constitution. Now, so this part is done. Now let's in this video also cover the functions. Hope you will remember this entire picture and able to write the answer. Now देखते हैं हम functions क्या है. So functions के लिए जो लोग क्रिकेट देखते हैं, there is a boundary. And there is natural beauty. Okay. ये एक गर्ल है जिसका नाम है आइवी. वो हमारा इंडिया का नेशनल फ्लैग है, उसको लेकर खड़ा है. ठीक है. Now remember these words. And dt. मुझे लगता है चारों पॉइंट से आसान होता है कि हम एक पिक्चर से याद रखें, और एक और पिक्चर याद रखना है. 8 पॉइंट है, सो इट्स नॉट इजी टू रिमेंबर. यू नो साउथ इंडियन टेम्पल्स ऐसे होता है, स्टोरेड होता है. हमने पढ़ा है एंशियंट हिस्ट्री आर्ट एंड कल्चर में, सिंघानिया साइंस के बुक में, और एनसीईआरटी में भी है 11th क्लास का बुक में. सो नाउ ये है, और यहाँ पर एक पॉलिटिकल नेता है खड़ा हुआ है, और ये लेयर्स है, ऑर्गन्स है. ठीक है. लेयर्स है. खत्म. ये दोनों पिक्चर अगर याद रख सकते हो, यू आर डन विद द फंक्शंस. सो लेट्स राइट द फंक्शंस. और याद रखना ये डी डी आर डी तो पिछले डेफिनेशन में ही है. एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू. ओके. सो Constitution, I'm writing it, declares and defines 3 things. This will cover 3 points from your book, 1, 2 and 4. So first let's write defines the boundary of political community. Hope you know what is a political community. Political institution what is this? Political community. Political community means people having the same political thoughts and forming a group. That is political community in layman's language. And political institutions are obviously consisting of the political parties. Means what influences the government. That's political institution. Political parties, the trade unions. Okay. So, and others. These are actually political institutions. You can have a Google search if you are interested. You can have a detailed explanation of these things, so that might work. Okay. So boundary of the political community, actually the government. So that's a pretty much important, and I asked twice in the last decade in prelims exam this concept, the boundary, the limitations of the government, the limiting the power of the government. Then we have second point. We have it declares and defines this one, the authority. Just a second. Yeah. So this for national community. So the second point says, okay, let's cut this point. Let's go to this rights and duties. It declares and defines the right and duties of the citizens. the citizens. ये थोड़ा मैं मिक्स कर गया था, I'm extremely sorry. I have to open the book and recheck. So national community, you know, people of India. So it actually express the identity and values. मैंने बोला था इस लड़की का नाम है आईवी. So और एक नेशनल फ्लैग मैंने दिया था. So yeah, it expressed the identity and values of national community. Fine. So I think I'm missing one point. This one. It declares and defines. This is okay. Defines natural nature and authority of political community. Okay, so this is very easy, very common. So we have this nature, right? पहाड़ है, ऐसे आप याद रख सकते हैं. और ये बहुत कॉमन पॉइंट्स है. प्रीलिम्स में आए तो हम टिक कर देंगे, मेंस में ऐसे लिखना है, याद भी रखना है बहुत कुछ. सो ये देखो. So it can divide the various layers of government, that is legislative, executive and judiciary. So ये एक पॉइंट हो गया. और ये क्या है, एक डिमार्केशन लाइन है. So it demarcates the sacred, ये टेम्पल सोच लो, टेम्पल, और ये स्टेट नेता है. तो सेकुलर याद है, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, स्टेट कभी भी रिलीजियन में नहीं आएगा. दैट्स सेक्युलरिज्म. सेक्युलर, that's the basic difference of basic thing about secular, the basic definition. So these are layers of the government. It can divide, the constitution can divide the layers of the government. It demarcates the relationship between the secular state and religion. Okay. And yeah, so there is state, right? And this point is important. This is also the prescriptive constitution, we'll read in the later videos. So it commits the state to perform some social, economic, and development goals. Okay, khatam. In the next video we are going to study the qualities. Okay, thanks for watching the video.